Oh hi, I didn't see you there. Welcome to my channel. I'm V, I'm a psychic and clairvoyant here on YouTube. And today we are taking a look at a very special theme, which is how is your head? Now, I will take a look into the area of your mental health and anything that Spirit would like to tell you in regard of how you have been feeling and maybe how it can be resolved, or what is your advice, or something maybe that will calm you down from this turbulence in case you are feeling kind of run down and all of that. Let's get straight into picking your card or image. I want you to take a look, as always, at these three pictures in front of you, and with your intuition feel the energy of the image that is drawing you the most. Once you have it, go into the description below and select the timestamp connected to your reading. It will take you right into your pile. I will be starting with pile number 1. Hi, pile number 1, welcome to your reading all about how is your head. Let's get straight into it. So Spirit, how is the head of pile number 1? How is their head? How is their head? Pile number 1, Spirit. How is their head? Interesting. Okay. My god, you only have like major arcana cards, which is the Fool card, the Tower card, and the Death card. Oh my god, can you believe that? I cannot, like, why is it that on my channel I only see like the most major type of energy ever? Like, I swear to fuck, this is always so fucking heavy or like grand as an energy. I have no words. What is that? What is that? Let's see, let's explore that. So this is all about your mind, okay? What, you were thinking something else? Oh my god. No, this is all about your mind, okay? It has to do with your mind. So I'll explore into the area of your mind here. If I look at the cards, it is clear that well, first of all, thank you, noise. Well, it makes sense, right? A major disruption happened in your mind, or also a major transformation, because with the Fool card now, if maybe there was no Fool card and no Death card, I wouldn't necessarily say, oh, it's a transformation, but this is clearly also an alchemization of your mind and of your internal world. But it's very interesting because this is not small feat, this is something huge. So clearly you either struggle with mental illness. Actually, I don't like that word, so let's say just mental struggles in general. I think that mental illness is a very negative, or at least very associated very negatively with people, and we should be more open to understanding that sometimes the mind actually just does what it has to in order to survive. So mental illness is not necessarily the right word, in my opinion, from what I know of psychology. But anyway, this is a tarot reading. I don't know, I just wanted to say like a small thing about my personal opinion. Let's just say that you are struggling, or you have some mental struggles in general. You struggle maybe with something mentally, you could have, what's considered a mental disorder. It could be. But it's very interesting because even though that may be the case here, it's about you taking some sort of control in how you deal with that, which is amazing to see. Before I saw in your cards like the 7 of Wands. I need to close that fucking window. So, before I saw the 7 of Wands, and I'm also seeing strength, which denotes just how powerful you were in successfully being able to resort to actually kind of mastering your mind and say, yeah, wow, I just saw like a split in the tarot deck, so I want to see what was that about, and I got the Hierophant. Okay, well, for some it could even be that you found the right psychotherapy, but not necessarily. Although I do see here the Page of Swords, so again, yes, it could be that you found the right type of psychotherapy or the right psychologist for you. It doesn't have to be like that. Like if you didn't, or you just have the same, or maybe not at all. It also could be that it's just you, like you did all of that, which is kind of amazing and possible. I can testify that it is possible from personal experience. Anyway, the point here is that from all these mental issues, you were able to actually not be, let's say, a victim of your mind, because sometimes, yes, mental disorders, in my opinion, are not something to condemn, but at the same time, it could kind of have control over maybe where you would like to go, or how you would like to act, instead of maybe how you are prone to acting or thinking, right? But here it's very interesting. What I see is that you kind of were able finding a solution in how you can best deal with your mental world in order to actually be able to have more control over your everyday life, as well as how you generally act and maybe think, and just in general, like the mind, I think it's very important how we what connection and relation we have to our mind, since everything we do experience is through our mind. Otherwise, could we even say that an experience is real if we are not even undergoing it through our conscious and cognitive ability to experience it, as well as with our emotions and all of that, which just shows that our mind is the most important thing, and the fact that you have been able to not, yes, well, alchemize, I won't take my word back, but at the same time, it's about being able to actually have more control in how you manage it. I got the Wheel of Fortune, the Two of Coins, and the Six of Cups. Very interesting again. I actually do see like a person helping you out, which again could be a psychologist, or just actually, from what I feel, even just a person close to you that plays a very important role for you in this moment of time. But I do see a person. This could be somebody that actually cares so much about you, and maybe even somebody that has some kind of authority, or at least wants to protect you, and wants to protect you. That's the type of energy. It's a very warm, heartwarming energy in which this person would like to help you. And maybe even this person itself could have been the pivotal factor in what has changed things for you, especially in your mind, because this person, I feel like, had a very important role in how you were able to actually shift the way you lived until now. And I think it makes you so much more happy. It's almost like you are living from another perspective, or having changed your eyes. I don't know, I just kind of, that's what I understand, like, from these cards. It's almost like you have changed your perspective, like, from going from like a type of vision to another. What that means is basically that you are perceiving things differently, in a better way. Maybe in the past you used to kind of struggle with everything you saw, because everything had a negative energy tied to it. Even if it didn't, you kind of still saw something very negative about it. And now you kind of have different eyes, or at least a different experience, even from about the same things, but the experience itself has changed by the simple fact that somebody, well, it's not very simple, I just by the fact that somebody, perhaps, okay, now if there is nobody, it could just be that maybe a part of yourself, right? But I do see here another person, so I'm going to go along with that. Another person that helped you shift that focus, or shift that mentality into something better. What else would you like to tell pile number 1, Spirit? Interesting, the third eye chakra, and I did see here intuition. I look at that. What a synchronicity. They go so well together. I'm going to put it right here because I did see it when I was shuffling the cards. Which again goes, I think, very well with what I just said about, shifting perspective, because the third eye chakra and intuition has a lot to do with the mind, but also about the perception, and also I was about to say underworld, no, the beyond, the spiritual world. The World and the Strength card. To me, this shows an ending of a chapter in how you experienced life until now, a major one at that, and your transformation from going from one point of experience to another. This is to me represents changing the very fabrication of how one person experiences life itself. And now it's going more spiritual. Now, it feels wrong to say that until now you didn't experience the world in a spiritual way, but I think it goes more into the truth within, the beyond from within. That means that it has more truth than maybe all the negative connotation that it had before. Like all of your experiences were perhaps very much tainted with negative affliction and pain and trauma, and now it kind of shifts into a more balanced state of receptivity. And what that means is that what you are seeing, what you are experiencing, instead of giving it a negative tie role to it, you are seeing the grander picture of it. And spirituality is a lot about that, right? Because a lot of the times we do not see it as they are. If something negative happens, a lot of the times what do we do, right? We see the beyond. That means that we go, well, if I just experience this rejection, it doesn't mean that I sucked or I failed. at receiving maybe something great. No, a lot of the time rejection, we cannot see that, but rejection sometimes it is the best thing that could have happened to us. And that is what spirituality is about. It's about faith. And you don't have to be a Christian or believe in a God, like a specific religious God. It's about having faith that things are shifting for your own good and protection. And that is what I'm seeing here for you, which is amazing to see. And it also gives you more power in your own self and being. It's about genuine confidence, because when you are in this space, then you also feel more encouraged to believe in yourself and in your life. It's basically about faith. Also gives more peace of mind in general. And I'm going to see here, okay, in the past you used to worry a lot, stress a lot, oh my god, experience a lot of anxiety in general. I'm going to take a quick look into something kind of exciting, which is how will you experience life from now on? For pile number 1, how will you experience life from now on? Oh wow, harmony, yeah. Balanced state, and look at that. I'm sorry, but I need to show you. Like, I usually don't show cards, right? Because I prefer to talk as if you are in front of me and I'm reading your cards, but sometimes I just cannot help myself. Here, the harmony card, okay? This is all about how you will experience life, so keep that in mind. Well, we got the patience card here, which is the temperance. This denotes this peaceful stage of your life in which you feel so balanced. And as if that was not enough, we got rest and rejuvenation. So it is very clear how you mentally feel so much calmer and so much more in peace, in tune with the world, within yourself, and with spirit in general. Like all that has to do with the spiritual realm, you feel more connected to it. And it's so beautiful to see this harmony card and patience. It just gives me such a beautiful energy of also feeling so much more connected to yourself. Especially I do see that it's such a strong energy of feeling so much more connected to your inner being and faith again, and also just this general state of receptivity, harmony, yeah, exactly, and tranquility. It's this calm within, which maybe sometimes it's boring to hear, but believe me, it's not. It's better to feel this type of grounded, look at that base chakra, grounded energy rather than a chaotic one. And with this base chakra, root chakra, it just shows that you do feel indeed grounded next up in your life. You feel so grounded and calm within and without. Oh, interesting. I think before you used to suffer alone, and now you won't, because look at that, 9 and 6. To me this is 9 reverse, so it shows how you used to suffer and be alone and feel so tired and exhausted, and also just you were in a lot of pain, especially by how you experience the world. As you see this figure looking at the world, we can say, and it's a very depressing view. And now to me this is like with the numbers here, it's like 9 reverse, right, which just shows this person that I was talking about before. I'm not sure who this person is, and I need to kind of wrap it up, so but I think you know who this person is. I'm pretty sure you do. And this shows how you are now in such a better place, because you're also with this person that gives you so much tranquility. I think this person plays a major role in how you were able to experience the world in a better way, and they help you to ground yourself. It's so beautiful to see. I love to see these healthy connections, which in my channel I must say I see a lot of healthy connections instead of toxic ones. It's beautiful to see. And one last message for you, because as we have understood, from now on you will not be alone and you will feel life in a different way. What that means is that you basically live from a harmonious state of being and receptivity, and you won't feel as chaotic or anxious because you are grounded, especially with the help of this person. And the Empress, yeah, you are now in this very beautiful space in which you feel protected, you feel taken care of, and you do not feel alone. Okay, this is very important. You feel like there is somebody, you feel like there is somebody that truly cares about you and loves you, and that gives you so much strength to also continue on this path, because you feel so much in harmony, like you feel generally so much tranquility and harmony within, because of this change of events in which this specific situation in your life with this person and everything helped you to be here, and now you feel what's the word, like I kind of have this word, like you know, when you kind of hold a baby like that, like crowdlet, I don't know, you know, when you just, yeah, that's how you feel. Okay, you feel like a baby. You feel like a baby, like being taken care of. That's the energy I see. And that's beautiful, you deserve it. So congratulations for this beautiful shift in your life. This is all that I have for you. If you enjoyed this message, be sure to leave a comment to support me, give me a like, and subscribe to me to get more accurate readings from me. I hope you have a marvelous day. Until next time, bye bye. Hi, pal number 2. Welcome to your reading all about how's your head. Let's explore that. How is the head of pile number 2? Spirit, how is the head of pile number 2? Well, I think your head is a lot into what you could have. You are very, very focused on a specific goal that you have. This goal has to do with what you consider your abundance. So this is your wish fulfillment that you have in your mind, and you are trying to make it work. You are planning. You are trying things out in your mind, understanding what you should do and what you shouldn't do, and how you should go with it in order to get what you want. I'd say your mind is very much focused right now a lot into a specific goal of yours. This goal is very important to you. It's not something small thing that you just do because, I don't know, society says you should. No, this is something that to you is important. It is something that to you is something very major. Like this main type of like, this is what I want in my life. Like this is truly, you know, when we have something that we truly want in how we live life, right? This is the type of thing I see here. And you are very ambitious. You are willing to do anything, or well, almost anything, to get that. It's a very powerful energy here. So it just shows me just how important that is for you. But you are willing to take risks, and you are willing to go beyond and all about all the path in order to find the right path that brings you to your wish fulfillment. Now I'm going to say wish fulfillment because this goal is something that you truly want, and to you this will be like, oh, okay, I got my wish fulfillment. That is the energy I see for you in regard of this goal. That is why I used that word. And this is something that you are seeing very clearly for yourself in your life. Now I do see also a type of sadness, or just you are also feeling kind of discouraged. Although you are ambitious, now this is a contradictory energy, but that's what I see. You are very ambitious, you are strong, and you are willing to take risks, but at the same time I do feel that you feel kind of discouraged and kind of sad and kind of worried that you won't even be able to achieve that. I feel like you have achieved great things in your life, all the goals, but maybe the goals you really wanted, or maybe even, I think in this regard, in this specific goal, you tried to kind of achieve this goal, okay? And all of that kind of failed. It's like, okay, I got these 2, or maybe even more, or maybe 1, okay, it doesn't matter the number, but I got these goals that I was able to achieve. But yeah, they are great, but you are kind of like past that. It's almost like they don't give you that much happiness anymore, because that's past, and now you want this specific thing, and you did try, but apparently a lot of times that you did try, they didn't go as well as you hoped for, and you still did not lose all hope. I just feel like your inner being, your soul, says, try once again, let's try again. Like your very truth within says, let's try again. But your human, let's say your human state, your human personality says, well, I'm a fuck up, well, I am a failure, I lost, what point is there to try again? And your soul is basically saying, no, you do not understand. We still have a lot to, like, we still have so much more chances, we just need to fight for them, try again. That is why you are feeling discouraged. It's because you did try and it did not work out, and now you are feeling kind of split within, even though this is not a surface level, this is very, maybe not truly subconscious, but it's something that you are not willing to actually face, because I think if you face it too much, you will spiral into another type of mentality in which you feel even more sad. And that is why it's something that is very much subtly, like, within, but you are trying to not focus on that, because if you do, you are afraid that it will kind of fuck things up for yourself. I don't know, actually maybe it's a good thing, I'm not sure, but it could be a good thing, because you are basically trying to still put attention into how you can achieve that. So I'd say you are a winner as long as we try. To me, that is a winner. Trying is equal to winning, even if the goal fails. So what we have in mind, right? To me, winning is about not giving up. Even if we live this lifetime without actually achieving that goal, if you spent your life never giving up and believing that you could still do it, you know what? I think that is a winner right there. Maybe, who knows, in another timeline you will achieve that, or you already did, and maybe that is why you feel so split of not having that, because you feel that in another timeline you have that and you want it in this one too. Maybe I'm wrong, who knows, but just a thought. Alright, Spirit, for pile number 2, what advice do you have in regards to this goal? I thought maybe you'd like to hear about that, right? Okay. Oh, I got it. I'm sorry. I'm going to say now something that you do not like. I don't think you will like it, because I also hate to hear that. There are some flies over here. Okay. I'm going to show you the cards to show you that I'm not inventing this. You need patience. You need patience. A lot of it. The waiting game, balance, patience. The deck split right into these 3 cards. Patience. I hate that word. I am not a very patient person, so I don't know. Maybe you are a patient person, so you won't feel that turmoil to hear that. But I'm just going to say what I see. And Spirit is saying about your goal, well, you need to be calm and you need to have patience. This goal, I believe, it's not in your hands. You have everything you need in order to make it happen. The only thing is that you need patience. You need a lot of patience. This will take perhaps a journey, not a life journey. I just mean that this is not something from today to tomorrow. It's not something that you can do in one day. Rome was not built in a day, or whatever they say, And that's the energy that I see here. It's about doing step by step the things you need to do in order to. I just learned about a quote I really love, and I'm trying to put into application. It says, "Do what is necessary, do what is possible, to do the impossible." So basically, you first do the necessary things, then you do what is possible in order to be able to do the impossible. I think it's amazing. It's an amazing quote. I'm not sure who said that, but I think it's very important to put it into application, because it's very helpful when you think about it. And I believe in your specific reading about your specific goal, this is very much true, especially for you, because just how we see all of these patience cards, it's all about taking step by step. Okay, this is what I see. Again, I see here time, so it denotes how you need to be patient, and you need to be careful, because you have a tendency to feel discouraged and to feel depressed even, and to feel a sense of boredom, like total boredom, even a sense of like detachment from your goal, because you see it in your mind but you do not see it in your material world. So you have a tendency to kind of say, whatever, maybe I should just forget about it. And that is something that Spirit is not encouraging you to do, to say fuck it, because you do need here patience. And Spirit is saying, I know it's not the ideal, we want things and we would like to have it right now, I know, but it's important to understand that yes, right now this vision, this goal of yours, it is in your mental realm, you see it with your third eye chakra, you see it in your vision, and you want that. And of course it hurts to not see it in your material world, because if it's in our mind, why can it be in our material world? And it's an emphasis here to be careful. Do not say, well, currently it's not happening, like I tried, I don't know what to do, this is taking too long, it's probably something I just need to let go of. No. I want you to remember that it's very important. I think from this reading, what you need to take along with you, that it's very important, is that you should not fall into mental tricks of saying this is not meant for me. It's very important that you keep this mental image of your wish fulfillment or goal, synonyms in your case, and continue to work on that as you have your vision in mind, and your wish shall be granted. As long as you do not lose your dream and do not turn away to say, saying, well, it's not meant for me. As long as you do not do that, and you just continue and doing what is necessary, what is possible, in order to achieve the impossible, your wish, your goal. Just continue doing what you know you can do. That is all. And be aware that you need patience. You need to take step by step. You need to understand that it won't take one day. I won't say how long, because timing is not present, but what is present is patience. Patience to me means also to understand that you do not need to put a timing in your mind in order to discourage you from actually going forward with it. So Spirit is saying continue and do not lose hope, because your wish is coming as long as you continue doing whatever you need to do, whatever you need to do, do that, and it shall be yours. So clearly this is something that is meant to be yours, this is something that Spirit is approving, that is for your highest good. But it's also saying, please do not feel discouraged. Do not feel discouraged. It's okay. Just need to be patient and do what you know that you need to do. Before you know it, it's going to be there in your material world, and you're going to enjoy it so much. This is all that I have for pile number 2. If you enjoyed this reading, make sure to subscribe to my channel, leave a comment to support me, it will mean so much, and give me a like. Thank you so much for having me. Until next time, bye bye. Hi, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading all about how is your head. Let's see all about it right now. How is the head of pile number 3? Oh, your messages are coming so fast. You might be a fast thinker, like you think a lot, maybe even overthink, and you just have a tendency to think very fast. Or you feel very like, what's the word? Not impatient, but just like you're trying to rush something in. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, look at that. The Chariot is the fastest card in the deck. So, like I said, you are trying to make something move very fast, or you are very like trying to rush something in. I don't know. Oh, and now the slowest like card in the deck. What is that? Interesting. Wow. Okay, your mind is split into 2. Well, obviously, the right hemisphere and the left hemisphere. Well, actually, that's what I see. Like, it's very much like that type of energy. Now, what is that about, though? Oh, and we got a split here. Look at that. So obviously, you do have some sort of dichotomy of energies within your mind. You are kind of split between 2 things. I'm not sure what those 2 things are. That is why I'm going to take a look, because I'm not sure what that is about. Spirit, please let me know for pile number 3. What is this mental split that they are going through right now? First of all, what is this part here? Understand. What is this other part for pile number 3? What is this other half for pile number 3, please? Because I need some context here in order to... Yeah, but yeah, your mind, if I need to say your mind is split, is... I think you are very turbulent in the sense that you are trying to make up your mind about something, or you are trying to... come to a conclusion or something, and so you are very split. Like your mind is doing one side wants to run that way or go that way, and the other wants to go that way, and you are very well. It's not a nice feeling to be in that state of mind, right? Because then you are not in sync with yourself. And it's very interesting that one part wants to kind of put an end into something and be very calm, very steady, grounded. One part is like that, okay? One part wants to put some boundaries, to be grounded and be calm and go towards something very calmly, as well as put some boundaries. The other part wants to rush into something that, or somebody that is hurting. You want to rush into Oh, it could be about a person. So one part wants to put boundaries around this person and say that's enough, and you are maybe even going alone into your life journey, like without this person anymore, or just like going grounded without feeling affected by this person. And in fact, you are putting boundaries around them, and you are not letting them affect you anymore. And the other part of you wants to actually rush in. As always, I feel like that is something that you used to do, rush into this person and console them, because they are feeling depressed and they are feeling sad. This person, they are struggling, and you want to rush into this person and save them, or like be there for them. It could be also that you're dealing with a narcissist, or somebody that just a lot of the times is feeling down, or they always need your help, or always need you there, that type of energy. And now you are split, because you're in a time of your life where you say, well, a part of me actually would like to put a boundary, because I cannot do this people pleasing anymore, or please this person every time that they need me, and it's a lot of times, I think. And the other is like, oh, I need to rush in, I need to do that, I need to be there for them, I need to do this thing for this person very fast. But I think your mind is in a state of turbulence, like you need to do something and you are trying to rush in to do that, and you're trying to see also what is the best thing to do here. You are trying to connect to your soul, you are trying to connect to your inner better knowing, to understand what you should do, because I feel like you would like to make a change, but also do the right thing for you, and the right thing that will be the right thing to do, in that general sense of saying that. And that is why you are, I think, contradicting, not necessarily, you are contradicting yourself, but that is what is making it more hard on you, because now you are trying to understand, what am I supposed to do? Like, continue on this path to always rush into this person, trying to fix things, be there for them, etc., etc. Or should I put a boundary and put a stop to how this cycle is repeating itself with this person? That is where you are right now mentally. That is how your head is. Let's see more. You have realized something about somebody. I just heard that you have realized something about somebody. That, and this somebody is this person that is currently feeling down, depressed, and they need your help, let's say. I feel like a part of you knows that without this person you'd be happier and you'd be more light within, like you won't feel as run down. I think you are sacrificing so much over this person. You are sacrificing yourself over this person a lot of the time. And I think you also realize, maybe not necessarily about this person, but you realize about this fact that you'd be lighter without this person around. And I think within, you are you think that maybe without this person, you could actually be in a better place in your life. I think a part of you feels actually trapped with this person. You feel trapped and maybe even chained down, basically. What are you encouraged by Spirit to do in this specific situation? Spirit, what do you encourage pile number 3 to do about this situation? The World. Wow. Okay. Ooh. Okay. You need to let go. You need to put an end to this person. I saw that you will mourn them, or you will mourn your experience that you had until now. It's true. You will have a sad moment right there. Mm-hmm. You are encouraged though to put an ending to it. You will receive a better life for yourself and a new beginning also in how you experience life, and some sort of abundance will instantly come to you I think when you let go of this specific situation. Oh wow, and it's very connected to something very spiritual here. Very spiritual energy, extremely spiritual. And I see like an ending of a cycle. And I do hear that you should listen to your higher knowing as you try to do. I believe that within your intuition says already what you need to do. I think you already know what is best for you, but perhaps are kind of afraid to act upon what you know is best for yourself. And Spirit here is just confirming to you that your intuition is right about what you should do in order to arrive at a better place in your life. And you need to let go of this specific thing that is always causing you trouble. I think a lot of the times, like, this is not one thing that just happens once in a blue moon. No, this is something that has started to have a habitual experience for you, that you always need to rush into this person or rush into this specific type of energy. And you would feel and have so many more resources, like you'd have so much more time in your hands, and also resources, maybe even money, or just you'd have so much more happiness and what you need and want in your life if you let go. I feel like you will experience life in a way that you deserve, because right now you are kind of a slave to something. And if you let go of this specific somebody, this specific energy that is just dragging you down, you will start to experience what is best for you. What will pile number 3 experience? Say let go. Oh wow, you will experience a complete shift from going like you are a slave and you need to people please this person, like you need to constantly please this person, you need to constantly be there. Maybe it's even family, I heard. You need to constantly like take care of this person and always be dragged down because of them, to actually being free and seeing like, wow, I can experience life this way. This card also moved. Like you will go like, wow, life can be this enjoyable without this person around. And you are actually starting to realize that. You're starting to realize that without this person you'd be so much more happy. And you'd actually be able to enjoy life. And this is a risk. I think you never tried to do that before. Maybe that is why you are afraid. You are the type of person that always sacrificed yourself over somebody that maybe you were conditioned to think that you need to take care of them. Maybe you were conditioned, a good person actually takes care of this, and a good person should do that, and a good person, all this social conditioning that is a lot of the time most of the time actually just drags us down in life. And you are trying to listen to your intuition, you're trying to listen to your soul and understand what you should do, and your soul has already told you what you need to do. You need to let go of this person. Now it's a risk and it's scary. That is why I think you are reading this. You were brought to listen to this reading, because Spirit is saying that your intuition was right, and you do need to put an ending, and you do need to take this risk as in experience life in a different way by letting go of what you have been conditioned to think you need to do, because you do not need to do that. You do not need to always rush to this person and your family when they need you, because you have your own life, and you will be better off by listening to your intuition and your soul and actually going to what you know is right. I'm not saying that, well, spirit, I'm channeling what spirit is saying, and you already know that. That is the very interesting and beautiful thing. You already know that. So I'm not saying to you something that you have no idea what I'm talking about, or it's just the first time you hear about it. You already heard about it within your soul. Like your soul already told you that. And you need to let go of that. You need to let go of this person, of this past of people pleasing, of being a slave to this specific energy, specific responsibilities that were not yours to begin with. You have no responsibility beyond yourself and what you choose to bring to this world. For example, if you have a child, that is your choice and your responsibility. If you have a pet, that is your responsibility because you chose it. But if there is something in your life that you did not choose, it's not your responsibility. If it's not you who chose it and it's not you who created that situation, then it's not yours to carry. It's not yours, and you should go along. You should go forward with your life knowing that you deserve to live for yourself. And you need to take care of yourself, and you need to let go of the past. Of this person, of your family. It doesn't mean to cut them out completely. It means to respect yourself enough to know that you deserve to put more attention to yourself, to your life, and let go of things that have outrun their course. It's time for you. What are you going to do now with this new beginning for yourself? It is your choice and your responsibility, because now your choice will be yours, your own world, your own creation, and your own timeline. This is all that I have for you, pile number 3. Well, thank you for being here. Leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, and give me a like to support me so I can make more videos like this and you get more accurate readings from me. I hope you have a marvelous day. Until next time, bye bye.